Relationship with God is situated on covenant. God's presence is guaranteed men when they are under covenant. So covenant is the safest place to be if you are seeking to be in a relationship with God. And the details of the covenant was such that it guaranteed God's presence and God's blessings. Now, every time that the covenant was compromised, i.e., the priesthood was not functioning as it ought to, what would happen? The people did not have a means for their sins to be catered for, that is, to be atoned for, so that the divine, who is pure and holy and righteous, could get access to his people. And so God's anger against the sons of Eli, and Eli was because of that, because he failed to restrain his sons, and the consequence of their actions and their sins was that the people despised the offerings of the Lord. Now, it was the priesthood or the priest that received the offerings, and the people offered those offerings as an atonement for their sins, so that God's presence and blessing will be guaranteed the people. So when the offerings were compromised, the priesthood was compromised, and everything meant that the people did not present offerings before the Lord, or offerings at least that were acceptable to God, as Malachi reveals. What was the consequence? Instead of God's presence, it was judgment, because their sins were not atoned for, were not covered for, and so they were not guaranteed his presence.